Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the sign of Libra. It is not going to resonate with every single one of you out there. This is also not Sun, Moon, or Venus sign specific. Any Libra placement that you may resonate with, some of the messages may also resonate with you. At the end of the reading, I will pull you some oracles to give you a little bit more guidance for the week. I do only take jumpers, Libra, so the patience is appreciated. Time is elusive. We are all on different timelines. For some, this has already happened. For some, this is current energy. For others, this could definitely be more future focused. All right, first card out. Strongest energy. We have the High Priestess, Pisces, Cancer energy, maybe even Scorpio for you. We also have the Three of Swords, the Hierophant, Major Arcana, Taurus energy. Nine of Cups, Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, the Three of Pentacles, and 10 of Cups. Got a mixed bag going on here. The High Priestess being your first card out, it's very much telling me you were right. There is something that you have been intuitively picking up on, something that maybe is not good for you, or someone, something, a person, place, or thing doesn't necessarily, different for us all. But you deep down know something ain't right with some sort of situation. And I think that's going to come to a head soon. Some of you are currently in the space of the full realization that something is a loss, something is not what you thought it was. Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Very fitting. Leo energy. So, Death card, yeah. Nine of Swords and the Emperor. Aries energy. So lots of fire going on here. Something you have intuitively been picking up. I think you're going to get confirmation of it pretty soon here. Something maybe regarding a commitment. I see the Hierophant here. And the King of Pentacles, which is usually a spouse. For some, this is pertaining to some sort of marriage or long-term commitment. I also see the Ten of Cups here. The Nine of Swords, the Strength card, and the Death card. Something is either transforming or changing. Or, it's up to you what road it takes. But there's definitely a hit. Some truth, some realization that's going to be very painful. The Three of Swords is all about heartbreak, pain. Especially with that Five of Swords. This depiction of the Five of Swords very much is like someone's been ignoring their intuition. This little guy in the back here, that for me is higher self. Like, hey, hello? Are we not seeing this? Are we going to ignore this? Are we really going to ignore this? To the point where it's like, okay, well, you're not hearing me from over here. They're sending spirit to now poke your eyes out. Poke your eyes out. Very when you know something and it's just annoying you, you can't stop thinking about it, it's on your mind. Because I do think you saw a lot of potential in whatever situation this is. For a lot of you, of course, this is a relationship, but it could also be a job or some sort of friend dynamic, some sort of family thing. It's like you knew something was going on, but you didn't know it was this. Because I do see pain here. I do see whatever it is that you find out is going to hurt you. But you have a choice. You have two options. You can either let it break you or make you, or the situation, especially if this is pertaining to a marriage or maybe your parents or your sister and her husband or whatever it is. When the truth sort of comes out, it is going to be painful, but there's two roads you can go with it. You could allow it to create change, or you could sort of just let it go. Because with the Three of Pentacles here and the Ten of Cups, I do see there is an opportunity to sort of rebuild, especially with the Death card. The Death card is an ending, yes, but also the ability to change something for the better. Changing it for the better, though, obviously is going to require a lot of strength. A lot of strength. And not everybody's built for that type of thing. Some people, their best bet is to walk away. It's like the saying goes, who has more strength? The person that can leave the relationship, or the person that stays and fights for it. They both require an extreme amount of strength. But we're all sort of on either side, right? The strong type to walk away, or the strong type to stay and fight. But there is opportunity to overcome this, whatever this is, for whoever this is. There is an opportunity to rebuild something very strong, because that Hierophant is in the future. With the King of Pentacles. From some of you, could be finances too. A job. Maybe some of you might end up being let go, but this is saying if that happens in the future, if that has recently happened, it's all for a reason. You have two options. You can let this be the final story, the final thing, or you could use this to propel yourself. Because 10 of Cups is here, 9 of Cups is here. There is absolutely opportunity to create something beautiful from this disappointment. And you already knew low-key that something was going on, so it's not really a surprise. It's more so you're surprised you were right. Right? 3 of Pentacles is all about dream work makes the team work. Everybody sort of cooperating, wanting to fix it, wanting to work on it. So as I said, if this is pertaining to a connection, yeah, you might find out something that's very heartbreaking, but I do see there's an opportunity to fix it if you want to. You might need some time to grieve, though. You might need some time to grieve. Let me see this. Was that a bird? Yeah, more spirit. That's all spirit. So this could be something that has also already happened. And I think because you were so caught up in the feeling good of it, or the possibility or the potential, there definitely could have been a little bit of ignoring of some flags that were maybe shown to you, because this 5 of Swords definitely tells me there was a little bit of ignoring that intuition, with the High Priestess being your first card out. It's like right off the rip you knew something was up, but because it felt so good, 9 of Cups, look at this, it felt so good, so you're like, oh, you know what, that's not a big deal, well, we can work with that, or it will change in time. So what do we have here? The Emperor and the 10 of Pentacles and Judgment. So definitely decisions are going to need to be made here. But at the end of the day, it's all up to you. It's what you desire. This Emperor is me, I. What do I really want? What do I really need? What do I really want to do? Suggesting don't make decisions based on what people want you to do. Do what you want to do. If you want to walk away, walk away. If you want to fight for it, regardless of what people might think of you. Like, I wouldn't fight for that. I'd let that go. Oh, da, 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 da. That's for them. Let them live their reality. You live yours. But if this is a relationship and something has been done or said, or there is a very possibility that it could be over, whoever you're dealing with does want to work it out if this is for you. And I do see that this is a connection that has history. This is not something, even if it's a job, you've been there for a while. So it's like your location might be closing for work, but you have the opportunity, instead of panicking, see if the other locations need, have other positions that you could apply for. Because who knows, you might even get a higher position at another location. You might have to travel a little bit longer, but you might get a higher position. So there's a silver lining somewhere. There is going to be a silver lining in whatever this painful, heartbreakish thing is, because I do see some disappointment here, but it's disappointment that you sort of knew and ignored. So it's not really a surprise, or it shouldn't be, because this is telling me you low-key knew that something like this might happen, or you got the subtle hints, but because it felt so good. All right, let's see what the Romance Angels has for Libra. Guidance for Libra, please. If this is romantic reading, deception. What did I say? Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So there's definitely a lie somewhere here. Whether it's your best friend, your mama, your uncle, your boyfriend, your sister, your wife. There's some sort of not truth that's going to be, I think, coming out. And it's going to be painful. It's going to hurt. But there is opportunity to salvage it, is the vibe I'm getting. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic connection here. And heart-to-heart conversation, honesty, discuss your feelings with each other. I also see new love here. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Guidance, please, for Libra. Take that how that resonates. Some of you, I just got the story that maybe someone you have children with might be remarrying or something like that. And it may hurt. But it's almost as if you knew this day would come. You knew this day would come if that is your story. Especially if you have children together with this person. It's like you knew eventually the both of you would move on. One of you would move on. Because I do see some sort of commitment here, especially with the King of Pentacles. That's usually a spouse. And the Hierophant. 10 of Cups. It's like a bittersweet, but it's like you have two choices. You can be bitter about it and let it sort of fester. Or you can, you know, because whoever, let's say that's the case, this person wants there to be some sort of common ground. Like, you know, they're not abundance. And if you believe, helpful people, and yes. Don't let it get you bitter. So different, you choose your story, but that's that's a vibe I'm getting. I do get whatever this is. It's something you kind of already had an idea of, but maybe was hoping wasn't going to happen. Date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. So it does seem, if this is for you, you may be finding out maybe something about your person. There is opportunity here to rebuild. It could even be that someone did something a while ago and you're just finding out about it. But there is opportunity to rebuild. So I guess you got to pick your heart. What's harder for you? Staying and working on it or walking away? And open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. Manifestation. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Some of you, another storyline I'm getting could be staying in a relationship just for the family's sake. It's not really, you don't really want to be there anymore. You're maybe only doing it for the kids. And it could also be deception on your part to yourself. If you had the chance, you wouldn't stay, but because, you know, you're putting your children and all that sort of stuff in front of you. And I do feel like in the beginning, it might be something you can ignore, but I do feel like eventually it's going to have to be addressed. And I think it's for the better because it either gives it an opportunity to resolve and fix and get to the point where you do want to be in it still, or you know, y'all can be loving parents from different places. But eventually it's going to come to a head. That's the vibe I'm getting. Guidance, please. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Antelope spirit, life is speeding up. Number 2, this also tells, this is very much DNA energy. Yeah, so, I don't know, someone could be pregnant too. But dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. What am I missing? Guidance, please, for Libra. So many, Libra. We have your hard work is paying off, Capricorn energy. We are now in Capricorn season, so very much going into the new year and a time to give rather than take. Virgo, 2 earth signs, could be dealing with the earth sign. We do have King of Pentacles here, so heavy earth sign energy. And grab one of these for you, Libra. So it's almost as if you do choose to sort of work on it, it will be worth it. Somebody might need extra care and love right now. Change is good. Embrace that shit. So there's 2 sides of the coin. Some of you will choose the hard to stay and some of you will choose the hard to leave. It's easier for you to leave. It's harder for you to stay than to leave. And some of you, it's harder for you to leave than to stay. But for those that are choosing to stay, it will pay off. It will not be in vain. And for those that choose to leave, either way, you're good. You got to do what's best and right for you. Pick your heart. Pick your heart. That is your reading for Libra. Hopefully it resonates with you. Thumbs me up. Don't forget to subscribe. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. And I will see you guys next week.